reckless drivers should be taken off the street.
Out on patrol, the rapid response cop, PC Grant Limebeer, comes across a car which has smashed into a tree.
There's an ambulance on the way, like
right.
really there, ambulance.
Do you need an ambulance? Come and check over.
The driver doesn't seem to want to answer the officer's questions.
Do you live nearby?
Despite a passerby trying to help, the woman thinks she knows PC Limebeer.
These people have been rotten.
I've never met you before.
Have you not?
No.
Well, you get out of my life then. All I've done is bump my car.
Right, so you bumped your car, I can smell alcohol in your breath. I'm now asking you to provide me a specimen of your breath, okay? Look, you haven't got a choice, okay? What time do you have your last alcoholic drink?
Last night.
Last night.
With well over 500,000 drink-related police stops a year in the UK, most are cut-and-dried incidents, but this one is becoming more complicated.
Were you on your own in a car? Am I looking for any passengers that may be injured?
The woman's beginning to test the officer's patience.
Please answer me yes or no to that. Any passengers I need to be looking for?
I don't want to talk to you. You're a pig.
Well, if there are passengers injured I should be looking for, I think that's attitude which is beyond me, okay?
You've lost your hair, haven't you?
Can you tell me your age, please?
The woman won't give her age.
You confirm for me you're female?
She won't even confirm she's female.
I guess you are then.
And she refuses to take the breathalyzer test.
Please blow into it until I tell her stop.
I refuse.
You want to refuse to provide? I'm asking you once more, please blow into my device. I need a specimen of your breath. If you fail to provide or refuse, I can arrest you anyway.
Oh, you have to do that anyway.
Despite all of PC Limebeer's best efforts, this woman seems intent on getting herself nicked.
I can say or do to make you blow into this machine.
No.
I'll persuade you.
Obnoxious.
I'm not obnoxious. You're required by law, you've had a road traffic collision, I can smell alcohol in your breath, and I believe you are the driver.
Yeah.
Sorry?
You're a liar.
I'm a liar, am I?
Finally, he's had enough. PC Limebeer has no alternative but to arrest her.
You under arrest then, okay? Because you failed to provide a sample of your breath at the roadside when required to do so by myself. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand? Nod if you do. Do you understand?
She still won't even acknowledge that she's been arrested.
Keys to the car then, please.
More than that, she's refused to answer all of this police officer's questions. So concerned is PC Limebeer about her behaviour, an ambulance has been called to check her out.
Let's have a chat, come on.
The paramedics can find no signs of physical injury. But PC Limebeer is convinced that this woman is well over the limit and has got to get her back to the station to be tested for drink driving. But having been so quiet at the roadside, this woman's about to get very loud and very leery. But she's still causing trouble and suddenly turns on our cameraman.
Hey! Behave. If that's damaged in any way, you are under arrest also further attempt criminal damage or criminal damage to the camera.
No, that's my right.
Listen,
cannot.
nothing to do with you. There's no need of it, man.
But even after further warnings from PC Limebeer, she's still being uncooperative.
See that door over there? Head for that door, please.
No.
I've asked you to walk.
Film that way.
Oh, just walk in.
She now wants a cigarette before going into the charge room.
Here now. Come and sit down. You're not having a cigarette. Sit down, I'll put you in the cell.
Will you put me? Give me a cigarette.
Having tried everything else, the woman now turns on the tears. In the breathalyzer room, PC Limebeer is still trying to get the woman to be cooperative, and still she refuses to answer any questions.
Do you wish to answer any of those questions?
No, I'm not answering those questions.
Okay.
Every suspected drink driver has to provide a specimen of breath at a police station, but this woman doesn't think that the law applies to her.
Do you agree to provide 2 specimens of breath for analysis?
No.
Fine.
Because you're a bastard.
Because you're a bastard, okay.
Put that down.
I will. I shall find someone to write it.
They've all had enough. She faces a possible heavy fine, a driving ban, or even a custodial sentence for failing to provide a breath test. Suddenly, a car comes past on the outside lane at speed.
I've got a vehicle come past me in excess of 17, and I'm doing a check now. I've got a speed of around about 98, 99, which I just need to clarify once to stop him, but with the calibrated speedo I've got, he's swerving about a bit, so he's obviously not quite paying attention. I need to stop to him speak in relation to the speed.
As the car swerves about in the fast lane, the driver doesn't know his every move is being filmed by the cops onboard camera.
It's also coming up on the onboard automatic number plate reader showing no keeper, so just need to find out if it's his vehicle, how long he's had it. So 98 miles an hour now, and he's staying, if anything, pulling away from me now.
PC Glenn Powell has seen enough. With over 2,000 injuries a year on the roads of Wiltshire, speeding is not tolerated by its police force. The man was unaware he was being followed by an unmarked car, and he's also unaware of the speed limit.
I stopped it for reasonable speed. What's the speed limit on the motorway?
Sorry?
What is the speed limit on the motorway?
80.
80? Gonna have another go?
Maybe I think some roads are more than 80. 90.
70.
Oh yeah. The motorway is 70.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think I just drive over.
And that's why I stopped you. Have you got a UK driving licence?
Yeah, I got it, but I didn't take it out.
But you've got a UK one, yeah?
Yeah.
So you've...
No, I use international.
Okay, no
driving
problem.
license.
How long have you lived in the UK?
1 year.
Okay, because it's only valid for 1 year.
Yeah, I know. So I want to change it.
Okay, let's come back to the car then.
What started out as a speeding stop is just about to turn into something even more serious.
Shows here then your provisional licence holder.
Yeah.
So why are you driving a car today? Is she her full licence holder?
No.
Okay.
I just have a travel to see my friend.
Okay, but you're not supposed to drive a car on a provisional licence, are you? Unless you have L plates or someone with you who has a full licence. Do you understand?
Yeah, he got the Chinese driver license.
Who, your friend?
Yeah.
Okay, but not what this friend?
She got it.
But she must hold a full UK driving licence to be with you when you're driving in the UK.
Yeah, no, when I get this, some people sit here more than 2 years UK driver license.
Okay, because at the moment you can't drive this vehicle in the UK on your own because you've got to either have L plates or someone with a full UK driving licence, and you haven't, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Without a full driving licence, the officer has no alternative. He's got to stop the man from driving any further.
Now, in relation to that, what I've got the power to do and what I'm going to do is to seize your car because you cannot drive on a provisional licence on the motorway. You're not in accordance with your driving licence.
But with his car seized, the man and his passenger are not being left stranded on the motorway. PC Powell has made arrangements for them to be taken to the nearest exit. It's the end of this man's journey. With his car seized and awaiting a lift to the next exit, it's a result for Wiltshire's rapid response. A rapid response unit is on patrol in an unmarked car, looking for trouble. And it's not long before trouble speeds past at more than 100 miles per hour.
So I can see him coming up with quite a lot of speed, now in excess of 98 miles an hour, and he's still pulling away from me.
PC Glenn Powell is one of the most highly trained rapid response officers in the country.
What I'm going to do is put the DVD on to film him.
And that's very bad news for this law-breaking lunatic.
Can you imagine if he had a blowout in front of that vehicle with a guy who hasn't got a seatbelt on? He's doing now 110 miles an hour minimum. I'm at 113 miles an hour now, just sat behind him. At 200 metres to the rear, not gaining, just sat there behind him, filming him at a steady 113. So you've got to think that's 43 miles an hour above the speed limit, at a speed that you should just never be travelling at.
The speed keeps rising and rising. PC Powell has seen enough. He puts the blue lights on to pull the car over and let the driver know he's in serious trouble.
Blue lights on, we should see a little bit of reaction.
At last, the driver gets the message and pulls over to the hard shoulder.
say being a 08 car, it's probably a hire car as well. Just open the door, saves me banging my head.
Now faced with the grim reality of getting nicked, the driver of the car is full of apologies and excuses.
Good day.
I'm so sorry. I was just overtaken from that point just to get back into this lane. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. All I was trying to do was get back into the middle lane.
The problem is, sir, that what I did, I looked in my mirror and I could see you approaching at speed, so I could see you in the outside lane travelling at speed, and all I've done is let you come past me, and I've filmed you now on DVD for quite a distance, and you've sat at 113 miles an hour, 113 miles an hour for a 70 limit is well above the speed limit. Before you say anything else, I've got to say you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. We're not mentioned now, something later will on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
It turns out that the man was doing 114 miles an hour with kids in the back. And if that's not enough, it's not even his car.
Is it your own car or a hire car?
Just a hire car because my Mercedes was broken down.
The problem is, though, you have a look on the safety aspects. It's a hire car that you don't know has had it before.
And he can't even see out of the back window.
We'll come back to the car and we'll get it sorted nice and quick.
The man is led back to PC Powell's patrol car to explain himself, and the excuses keep on coming.
I'm really sorry. I apologise. It will never happen again.
I do hear what you're saying, but unfortunately, because of the speed you're travelling at, there could be, and I'll be honest with you up front, there could be a possibility you're going to get a disqualification. It might be for 10 days or a fortnight, but you will get a disqualification.
Please, sir.
I hear what you're saying, but unfortunately, I know it's an inconvenience, but as you probably appreciate, you're now travelling at 157 feet a second instead of 100 feet a second. So if something went wrong, there's nothing wrong with the tyres on the car that I can see because I've just checked them, but it's a hire car, you don't know who had it before, you don't know what's wrong with it, you don't know if it's suddenly going to develop a fault, or worse still, something in front of you, suddenly jam the brakes on or lose some luggage or something like that, and you've got to stop. It's not just your safety, is it? It's the kids.
With words of advice ringing in his ears, the man is led back to his car. His next appointment with the police will be when he appears in court, charged with driving at 114 miles per hour. Rapid Response Officer PC Adrian Giles is on his way. As he races to the scene, a report comes in that 3 men have ditched a car and are now on the run.
3 youths decamp from the vehicle, run along the railway line away from the village. We checked the vehicle, it's a stolen vehicle as well, it's not confirmed at this stage. We're just going to come and assist the local unit, see if we can locate the 3 offenders.
Several units are closing in on the runaways and their descriptions are being circulated.
All about 5'8", 5'10", all wearing cap at some stage.
As PC Giles arrives at the scene, he finds out the suspects have fled across the fields. The area is vast, hundreds of acres of farmland and forest, giving the 3 fugitives plenty of hiding places.
The person walking down the field there, yeah? He saw somebody in a white top.
Several more units are being directed to the edges of the field to cut off the runaways, and the youths have been spotted. He has to cover the last stretch on foot.
3 offenders are being followed by another officer coming across the field. They try and cut them off. Helicopter's on the way as well, dog unit's already here.
There's quite a distance to cover for the officers. But for now, the suspects aren't getting nicked for anything. The officer has lost them. They've managed to go to ground and the trail has gone cold.
They went that end, did they?
They went in.
Tracking dogs have now joined the hunt. The dogs are trained to follow the freshest human scent. And within minutes, the helicopter is overhead. With the dog's nose and the police eye in the sky, the fugitives can't hide for much longer.
We've got Hotel 99 here now, doing the area search. No trace of them at the moment. So we've got cornfields and that. I think 99 will probably use the heat seeker, see if they can pick anything up from that.
The chopper's thermal imaging cameras are trying to pick up the heat source, but the suspects are hiding in thick woodland. Suddenly, one of the dogs picks up a human scent. If the dog can flush them out of the woods, the chopper can guide the officers to arrest them. The hunt is on. But the fugitives are about to make a big mistake.
Yeah, units from 99, got people just come out of a hedgerow.
As darkness falls, they think they can slip away unnoticed. But the chopper's heat-seeking camera picks them out straight away.
It's over to our left at the moment. We're going to try and direct somebody in. They're actually running alongside the hedgerow at the moment.
I'll be running away to your left, 99.
Yeah, it's on our nose. They're actually coming back towards us. So there's two of them at the moment. Over.
Yeah, we're at your 7 o'clock position on the ground. That's 3-1 and 2 Whiskey Sheriff officers.
They're running away from you at the moment. Over.
The runaways realise their mistake and dive back under the cover of the trees. But the chopper has a fix on where they went, and a dog unit is just moments away.
So we've certainly had nothing visual at the moment, anyone coming out of this wood. And we can see the units going into it, so hopefully they're still in there somewhere.
PC Giles is hanging back, ready to ambush them if they run towards him.
Just put containment on the wood itself. There's still another dog handler in there. And basically the whole wood's contained at the moment, so we're going to just try and flush them out.
Yeah, right. I think no one's come out yet.
I can hear people crashing through the woods.
The fugitives run straight into a police dog handler and they're nicked.
Yeah, 3-1 from 99, you've got 3-2 in there.
Yeah, we've got 2 under arrest.
Yeah, received, thank you.
At the moment, we've got 2 detained, located by the dog handler. There's still one in the woods somewhere.
But they've only got 2 and there were 3 men in the car. With one still to find and search conditions worsening, it's a race against time.
I could do with assistance here. I want to continue the track.
The dog handler wants to search for the 3rd man, but he's stuck in the field with the prisoners until another officer can get to him. With the whole area searched and no sign of the suspect, it seems he may have somehow slipped through their fingers.
Where are you now, Charlie?
Yeah, that rough area of Tisbury, still trying to find this 3rd offender.
The 2 men arrested are known to the police. It's unlikely that the 3rd will stay missing for long. With darkness now covering the woodland, PC Giles is of little use where he is.
See you later, young man. Yeah.
He leads the search to the keen noses of the dogs and resumes patrol. Out on the roads, a rapid response unit is on patrol in one of the team's unmarked cars. And it's not long before PC Adrian Giles spots a motorbike travelling at lethal speeds. What you're watching is the cop's onboard camera. It's an essential part of the Rapid Response Unit kit. The biker has no idea his illegal antics are being recorded.
Right up behind the car, Silver Mondeo. He's doing between 85 and 90 just at the moment. We've just got to get up to 100 mile an hour to catch him up, so we'll get an appropriate place and have a word in a minute. I've got a feeling he's going to overtake that Mondeo in a minute.
And that's exactly what he does, dangerously undertaking before tailgating the next car.
Following him for about a mile and a half now. It's steady between 90 and 100 miles an hour. So he's slowing down when he's getting bumped by other traffic. Looks like he's going for another overtake on the inside. Just seen the lorry in front, so he's giving that one up. There's it. There he goes.
PC Giles has seen enough. The blue lights go on and he floors it. But even then, it takes him a while to catch up with the speeding biker.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm late to see my daughter in a play next to
Right.
sorry.
It's not really appropriate speeds in travel there, is it?
I should know better as well.
I should know better. I've been behind you now for probably about 2.5, 3 miles. I've been constantly behind you, then overtook on the inside twice. Right, in relation to this, I'm going to have to report you for these offences. Is this your motorcycle? Have you got any points on your licence at all? You're about to get some.
He says he's late to watch his daughters play. Not a valid excuse. And this man has more reason than most to abide by the letter of the law.
So I know better, I'm bloody special.
Are you really? Yes, you should know better.
I really am.
He's a special constable, a part-time policeman, volunteering every week in and around his day job. The man is absolutely gutted. He's getting a fixed penalty, a £60 fine and 3 points on his licence.
Since I was 16. I know, it's stupid. When you see people doing it, oh, they're stupid doing that. And then you think, oh, I've got to get a move on, I'm a bit late. Every week I'll speed occasionally.
Yeah. It always amazes me when I stop people for various offences, speeding being one of them, they say, it's the first time I've ever speed. No, it's the first time you've ever been caught. Take it steady. I don't like taking people's licences, but I also don't like scraping people up off the road.
I know.
All right. Nice bike, keep it in that shape, all right?
Yeah,
Take it steady. All right, take it steady, pulling out. Okay, thanks very much.